Saturday's game was obviously a very challenging game for you guys as a defensive unit. Is there anything that you saw from the game against Western Kentucky that you feel that for yourself, but also as a defensive back group that you feel you need to maybe work on heading into this Saturday's game against UConn?
Absolutely. It's a lot of good things that we saw on that tape. A lot of things that are going to carry over into other games that we need to work on from that tape. Tempo, scramble drill, things of that nature that he exploited a little bit. That quarterback did. He was a really good player. They had a really good scheme. And just a few things that we've got to clean up, all things within our control.
Gotcha. And according to my conversation with Jabari Moore last week, either yourself or Markel came up with the name for the defensive back crew, the Takers. Can you talk to me about how that came about?
Yeah, so I forget which game it was last year, but it was one of the earlier games, the first game or second game. And I was just talking to the safeties before the game, before we went out. And it just kind of came out. I was like, we need to take the ball away. And I broke it down on takers, and it Quell kind of screamed it into the camera after he got a takeaway one game, and it's taken off since then.
Great. Congratulations and good luck on Saturday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Any others?
Yes. Cedrick, hi, Ken Kreitzer from SAL Radio. Good to see you. Just tell us a little bit about the quarterback last week you played, Bailey Zapp. He had a terrific game. He seemed to be a pretty good touch passer. Why was he a difficult quarterback to play defense against?
He was extremely smart at reading the defense. And like you said, he had good zip on the ball, good placement. He knew where he wanted to go with the football. He had the ability to extend plays and everything you want out of a quarterback. He took off a couple of times and got some yards on the ground. So everything you want out of a quarterback, he was able to do it. Definitely one of the better quarterbacks I've seen since I've been here.
Very good. What do you see in this UConn team? They've got 3 quarterbacks who have played in their stat sheet. What do you see? What are the things that you're looking at in the UConn offense?
Yeah, just looking at their concepts, what they want to do, how they want to attack us in the run game and the pass game. As far as personnel, just looking at those quarterbacks that they have played so far and their attributes and what they like to do with those different quarterbacks, and just studying up and getting brushed up on them and trying to get in the best position to make plays on Saturday.
Hey, thanks, Cedrick. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Cedrick, Ken McMillan from The Record. As far as something you told Charles, you mentioned tempo was an issue at times. Is that a matter of you guys just sort of snapping right back into a huddle, or is it a matter of getting play calls from the sideline? What is the tempo issue?
It was just a matter of just getting set and getting ready to play. Turn on that tape a lot of times, guys' feet weren't set, weren't ready to play. So just a matter of just doing that and getting your eyes where you need to be when the ball snapped.
So that's just wrapping up the previous play and getting right back into the action. No dilly-dallying, no celebrations. It's what do you think about facing a UConn team that's lost its head coach, 0-3, got pounded by Purdue? What kind of a team do you think you're going to be facing? Is it a troubled team, and does that help you?
No, I see it as a team that's going to come in here and try to win, just like I see any other team that we play. We respect every opponent that comes in here or that we travel to, regardless of record, regardless of anything. They're gonna come out. They're gonna play hard. That's my expectation, and they're gonna try to come out with a victory. And we're gonna prepare the same way.
Mm-hmm. But you don't see them as, quote, forgive the term, a wounded animal?
No, sir.
Is that just out of respect for them and such?
Absolutely. You always have to respect your opponent.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Cedrick, how's it going?
How you doing, Sal?
I'm good. I know it's probably like this almost every week, but is there more emphasis on fundamentals this week after the way once the game ended. Coach mentioned, you got to get to doing what you guys do best, not maybe even worry about who you're playing on Saturday necessarily.
Yes, sir. It's always a huge emphasis on fundamentals and just going back to, our techniques and what we're taught, and just kind of executing those things each and every play and locking back in, refocusing on each play. That's the biggest thing.
Cedrick, what did you learn about your team, your unit, in those final minutes of the game?
I learned that we can always find a way to win. You're not gonna blow out every team that you play, and you always have to respect your opponent. And I learned in the final moments of that game that we made enough plays to win the ball game, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
But was it troublesome, to give up the late scores like that? Did it kind of rub you the wrong way?
Yeah, obviously we don't want to go out like that in the fourth quarter. We pride ourselves on turning it up a notch in the fourth quarter and playing better. So obviously we didn't want to give up those scores, but at the same time we were humble enough to recognize the mistakes that we made in that fourth quarter, and they're going to get corrected, and we're going to come in next game and we're on the UConn.
Cedrick, just like to ask you on when you're playing, as Ken was asking about, a no huddle offense, and the plays are starting very quickly. What do you have to do differently to get signals out to your defensive teammates on what to do, and in those situations when there's very little time? Do you have to simplify the calls that you make to make changes?
Well, whatever coach calls, that's what we're going to play. But we being the safeties, me and Marquel, we have to see the formation fast and process it fast and get us into a call and get us set so that we're all on the same page. All 11 guys are playing the same defense. And when we're playing,
Hey, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.